Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be bringing you 10 creepiest pictures on the internet. Now, with my totally not outlandish commentary and opinions, this should be an enjoyable video and somewhat watchable. I hope you do enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you wish for more content like this. We're also here with the big shark guy and man kid. And with that being said, let's watch the video.
There is the distinct figure of a little boy peering out from the doorway.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're examining the 10 creepiest pictures on the internet.
It was the last picture Mandel thought he'd ever take with his best friend.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most unsettling and unnerving photos that can be found online.
Bro, I was gonna make that same
Picture of your
joke.
own? Let us know in the comments below. The Grand Canyon Watcher. r/AskReddit posted the thread, "What is an extremely dark/creepy story most people don't know
That's
about?"
gonna be my
And
grinder
it prompted
story.
an eerie response from user Zombie Gaddafi. He relays the story of his uncle, who took a trip to the Grand Canyon with some friends. They took a picture near some bushes, and when it was developed, they noticed a second mystery person in the photo. Peering out from the bushes, the man is wearing
she's
a
on the
hooded black
team.
sweater and appears to be gazing into the camera. According to Zombie Gaddafi, his uncle has no idea who the other man is. Maybe he does and took the photo as a prank, or maybe it's a convincing shot.
So,
You know, I'm just thinking, yeah, they do
that's
this.
dangerous.
They do this, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably just some kid.
That was not a kid. Hang on a minute. Did you see the size of them?
Oh, not a kid.
That is not a kid.
Not a
That's
kid.
death itself.
Right. But listen, I'm just thinking, some emo guy, right?
Yeah.
As he thought, I'm gonna go take a look. Sees a camera, looks at it, and then
Who the fuck do you know in their right mind would hang about the Grand Canyon and go, I'm going to photobomb someone. That's my objective for the day. That is somewhat pointless.
We didn't know. He just looked.
They're in the tree. They are in the tree. Like, there's no reason for them to be in the tree like that. I don't know how Blood didn't see him. He's right there. There's not even that much of a considerable distance. That's what, 10... I mean, it looks shorter, but I'd say max 10 feet away. He should have seen him. So what do you want us to think?
That is just some emo
Oh, is it? Fuck, Shark.
teenager.
Come on, just be open-minded for once. Maybe it is death. Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe it is an emo kid laying about the Grand Canyon for some unknown reason.
The other man is.
What are you
Maybe
sure?
he does and took the
That
photo
video
as
was
a
horrible.
prank, or maybe it's a convincing shot. Either way, it's certainly creepy. Wind turbine on fire. Working on wind turbines is no joke. Not only are you high in the air, but there is also a penchant for fires. That's what happened to this particular turbine in the Netherlands' Piet de Wit wind farm. Engineers were working on the turbine when a short circuit caused a fire. It spread rapidly and blocked their only means of escape, trapping two of the engineers
On a windmill?
high above the ground. Not only was their escape route blocked, but firefighters were powerless owing to the height of the turbine. A famous picture was taken of the engineers as they stood atop the billowing turbine, black smoke spewing away from the
What is my
raging
brother doing out
fire.
there?
Unfortunately,
What?
both men would lose their lives.
Vying with a woman.
Tyler
Shut up,
Hadley.
man.
A young man poses with another, a stern look on his face,
Okay,
and
hang
a
on.
cup in his left hand.
What is wrong with that?
It's
Yeah,
like
you
any
could
other
cut something
picture you
like
find
that.
on Facebook or Instagram. Only this one is hiding a malicious truth. This man is 17-year-old Tyler Hadley, and he just killed his parents.
Tyler
Oh,
Hadley and Michael Mandel took this picture
no,
Saturday
Shark.
night.
Not very
It
goody
was
at
the
all.
last picture Mandel thought he'd ever take with his best friend.
On July 16, 2011, Hadley disposed of his mother and father with a claw hammer and hid their bodies in the bedroom. He then cleaned
Right,
up the
Shark.
blood and hosted a house party. Dozens of people attended, and some reportedly noticed a rotten smell.
How
Hadley
fucking
confessed to his
psychopathic
friend
do you have
Michael,
to be
who found the
to
bodies
kill
in
your
the master
parents
bedroom.
and then say,
Michael
right, I'm going to
reported
use
the crime to a
house
hotline,
for
but
a
not before
party?
taking the aforementioned selfie with
That's
Hadley.
scary.
After I
Someone goes in the fridge
found his
for a
parents, I
bit.
knew it was going to be the last time I seen him. This is that look on his
Oh
face. You
my
could
God.
see the horror.
The Night Visitor. We return to Reddit for this famous picture of a nighttime visitor. User Fat and Depressed posted to the
What is Blood
r/creepy
doing?
subreddit
It's
with
not
the
the
title
Purge
reading,
quite yet.
"Got a notification from my smart home app in the middle of the night
I
saying
need a
your
Ring doorbell
doorbell
camera.
detected a visitor." Accompanied with the text was a chilling photo of a man peering into the doorbell camera.
Yeah, but
He appears to
we
be
don't
holding
need
his
one
hands
much,
behind his
not much
back and
goes
leaning
on down
forward
our
with a
lane.
playful grin on his face. Fat and
You're
Depressed
quite
was
secluded,
rightfully
so
creeped
I'm
out,
not
but didn't
surprised
seem
you
to
have
think
one.
much of the incident. They reported that they were fine, that the
Oh,
intruder
good,
never
'cause I kept seeing
returned,
that one night.
and that they never expected
Well,
the
that's your
photo
fault,
to
you
blow
little
up in the
horny
way
bastard.
it did.
I didn't do it for devious reasons.
You're not helping your case.
That's happening.
Blanche Mounier. A woman named Blanche Mounier was born on March 1st, 1849, in
We didn't need
Poitiers,
to know.
France. She came from a bourgeois family and had many suitors. But she had her eyes on a destitute lawyer, which drew the ire of her aristocratic mother. Before she could marry the lawyer, Mounier
I hate
disappeared.
churros.
She
I had one the
remained
other week and I
missing for
shut
the next
myself.
25 years, until the police received an anonymous letter
No, I didn't
telling them
quite.
to check
I
Madame
didn't quite
Mounier's
crap
house.
myself. I was
They
almost
found
there.
Blanche Mounier in the attic, weighing just 55 pounds and covered in bugs and feces.
That's
A
what you
picture
want
was
from my
taken
friend.
depicting an emaciated
Never a KFC
Mounier
Muslim.
laying in bed and holding
Spalding,
hands
maybe.
with another person. Her mother had locked Mounier in the attic to prevent her from marrying the lawyer. The Oma bombing.
I'm very against it.
The picture itself is not very scary. A man and his son stand in the middle of the street, the son perched atop his father's shoulders. Right
What am I
next to them
looking
is
at?
a red Vauxhall Cavalier. Unbeknownst to the family, that red car was harboring a bomb. It was planted by the real Irish Republican Army as part of the Northern Ireland conflict. It exploded
Shit.
at 3:10 p.m. on the afternoon of August 15, 1998, killing 29 and injuring hundreds.
A bomb has exploded in the center of Oma, and there are reports that a number of people
And ricocheting
have
off
been killed.
Owen
The real
because he's
IRA
bulletproof.
claimed that the bomb was intended for the Oma courthouse.
Sorry.
where dead
Bro thinks he's
civilians
him.
were unintentional
Bro
collateral.
thinks he's him.
The father and son depicted in the picture survived, but
Oh.
the photographer
Would
perished
you
in the
believe me if I
bombing.
said Owen
About
into Luke Cage?
100 people have been injured. It's
I
the
would
worst
agree.
bomb attack in 30 years of terrorism in the province.
Amityville Ghost.
It is coma.
It's one of the most famous photos ever taken of a supposed ghost. It depicts a stairwell
Bro
railing
was just
and two
hungry.
open doors. A young boy with haunting white eyes appears out of the left door. Regardless of your personal belief in ghosts,
sorry, but
there's
what
no
do you reckon in
denying
this
that
picture?
this is one creepy
What do you
picture.
reckon in this picture?
It was taken inside the famous Amityville house, which
Could
supposedly
easily be
became
photoshopped.
haunted
I
after
don't know.
Ronald DeFeo killed his entire family inside.
After a short, sharp interrogation, DeFeo confessed to the crimes.
The story is famously depicted in Jay Anson's The Amityville Horror and its subsequent movie
Very easy to get those
adaptations.
flies off.
This particular photo was supposedly taken by Gene Campbell, who was working alongside paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. Some believe that the boy is John DeFeo, who met a tragic fate by his older brother's hands. Tereska Draws Home. A hair-raising picture has made the rounds on the internet. It depicts a young girl standing in
Justice
front
after
of
you
a
broke your
blackboard
shoulder.
on which a flurry of lines are
Go
drawn.
back, guys,
She
please.
stares into the
No, it
camera,
fucking
her
won't.
eyes wide,
Yeah, what was I
and her
doing?
mouth
Purposely like
slightly
stomp on
agape.
his shoulder.
It's a very
told him he
surreal
was photo
photo with the
Fortnite and
power
shot
to
the
chill
sword.
blood. Many people erroneously believe that this child was raised in a concentration camp, but that is not true. Research has proven that she is Tereska Adventovska, a young girl who spent most of her life in psychiatric institutions. She was sent to this school after World War II,
She's got
in
a
which she
30-year-old
was starved, bombed, and hit by a piece of shrapnel.
Yes, because she's scarred and in need of psychiatric
Whether you're looking
help
for a lazy
and
line
assistance.
What you're saying, you'd
or an early start to the day, rest
Well,
easy with our tasty
everybody
breakfast.
tackles stuff
Only
differently.
available at premierinn.com.
I'll just tackle it better.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I love it when
Shark
there's
acted,
Your
Shark
website
acted as
bounce
if
rate
he'd see his
sky
whole family
high?
slaughtered and
Find
go,
out
yeah, I'm
why
one.
with Hotjar. Hotjar shows
All of which impacted her mental condition. Momo. The internet has made
Oh,
a lot
fuck
of good
Momo.
creepypastas, but none are as scary as Momo. The legend of Momo started in 2018, claiming that
I
children were
doubt
being
my mum
influenced
ever
by the
even knows who
mysterious
Momo
user
is.
to enact
No,
cases
you
of
never get
self-harm
that
and violence.
Your mum.
This became
No.
an internet
Bad.
phenomenon and
About
caused a moral
Momo?
panic.
Suddenly,
Yes, you
it
went up to
exploded.
every-
And we've had hundreds of people get in touch to say that their children have been sent home from school
I
with
never
letters
knew who
warning
Momo
about
was
this,
though until
all
like it
based
was like a
on no
trendy.
actual hard evidence.
However, there were no reported cases of people being hurt or killed, and Momo was quickly labeled a hoax. While the panic didn't last long, Momo itself is now a legendary piece of internet history. It's enough to induce nightmares with its enormously wide eyes, thin face, stringy hair, and sharp Joker smile. This was not a supernatural entity, but a sculpture made by a special effects company called Link Factory.
Momo began life as an unlovable but otherwise blameless piece of art in a Japanese gallery.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel
let's
and
see
ring
the
the
last
bell
one.
to get notified about our latest videos.
Oh,
You
it's
have
gonna be
the
a photo
option
of
to be
me.
notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Oh, there he is!
If you're on
There he is!
Hope you rotten hell.
your phone, make sure you go into settings and switch on your notifications. Regina Walters. Serial killers have left behind some incredibly disturbing material, including this picture of Regina Walters. It depicts Walters wearing a black dress and holding out her hands in a defensive gesture. She was a teenage runaway who was picked up by a trucker and serial killer named Robert Rhodes, who may have killed more than 50 women between 1975 and 1990.
Yeah.
Walters was imprisoned inside the truck for nearly a month, as it had been converted into a malicious chamber. She was then taken to a remote barn and killed, but not before Rhodes snapped this final picture. If it's any consolation, it was Walter's death that put away Rhodes for life, as he was found guilty of first-degree homicide.
When I saw those photos, I said, "This is Regina Walters."
Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo.
How fucked. It's weird that people go like, that people are able to do that before anyone catches on. Again, I think people should have like monthly psyche evaluations. I don't even care how it breaches your privacy. I just think it's important to know where everybody's mental state is. But I don't know, people might disagree with me on that one. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Well, probably not some of the more serious topics. There is a Samaritan's phone number here if you ever want to look at that, because again, there were some very upsetting and distressing topics in that video. Subscribe to the Big Shark Man if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.